Tutorial I will show you how to use event broadcasting in Stateflow. Okay, and I will show you an example desk, lamp and fan with event broadcasting. Okay, and the preliminary requirement is that we will turn on our lamp by using switch, and the lamp will send a signal to turn on the fan. Okay, and that's the summary, that we will build a desk, lamp and fan system that work together using a local event to synchronize them. In Stateflow, parallel state run at the same time, like two devices on a desk. To make them coordinate, one state can send an event to another with send command, like send event name. Okay, and you can see here inside this, that like send fan start fan. Okay, so the lamp will send a signal fan start. You can see this is our fan start, and this will run our fan. Okay, and this trigger the other state to act like this. The fan will trigger the lamp will trigger the fan to start to turn on. Okay, like the lamp telling the fan to turn on. So firstly I'm running this model so that you can see the outcome or objective of this tutorial. Okay, so this is run, and you can check the scope here. Okay, now you can see when a switch is turned on, means the lamp is on. Okay, as the lamp is on, the lamp sends signal to fan to turn on. Okay, so fan is turned on. When the switch is 0, then lamp is 0, as well as the lamp sends signal to turn off the fan. Okay, and so on. So let's make the model. I'm taking a new model. Okay, and we need a Stateflow chart block here. Okay, and you can see here this is Simulink library, and you will find Stateflow. This is chart. Okay, now double click on this chart and now make our model. Okay, and taking state, and this is our dex. Okay, and I'm making it much larger, and as the lamp and fan should start on at a time. Okay, so we need to change the decomposition to and. Okay, now right click on this text and set the decomposition to parallel and. Okay, done. And we need another state here, name lamp. Okay, and this is our lamp, and we need another fan. Okay, the lamp will basically send signal event, we call it event in Stateflow, which will turn on the fan. Okay, and inside lamp we need a state off. Okay, when lamp is off, and entry value will be lamp status equals 0. Okay, and I'm dragging this block and rename it to on. Okay, and when the lamp status will be 1. Okay, this is not done yet. We have to send signal to turn on the fan. Okay, so type send, and we want to send a signal like fan start. Okay, and this will be turn on fan. Okay, so fan start is the signal, and fan is our state. Okay, now the lamp will be turned off to turn on when switch equals 1. Okay, and turn on to turn off when switch equals 0. Okay, okay, the red signal will go when we assign fan start to fan. Okay, now inside fan I'm taking another state and rename it as off. Okay, off, and entry value will be same as fan fan status equals 0, okay, and we need another to turn on the fan, okay, and when fan status will be 1, okay, and fan will be off to on when the signal sent by lamp is fan start, okay, okay. Now and it will be turned off when switch equals 0, okay. There is something problem with switch, okay, and rename it as switch, okay, and here is okay, okay. Is there a problem? So no problem. So our model is okay. Now we have to go modeling and symbol panel to resolve undefined variable, okay. Fan start, this is a local event, okay, and switch is our input, fan status and lamp status is our output, okay. Now we can resolve it, okay, okay. And now we have to back to our Simulink and okay, switch. Here in switch, as previously I want to take a stair generator block. I love it, okay. I'm taking a stair generator block which is present under electrical specialized power system, okay, and I'm taking a switch. It will basically give us to totally understand the system, okay, and I'm taking 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, okay, and I want amplitude as which value fluctuate from 0 to 1, okay, and I'm taking a value like 0 1 2 3 4, okay, and then triple 0 and then double 1, okay, click ok. So our switch is okay, and we need a scope, okay, and I'm taking a scope and our input will be 3 switch, fan and lamp, okay. I'm changing it to number of 3. Sorry, we haven't choose our layout. We have to choose our layout here, okay, click ok, and this is our scope, okay, and this is our fan status and this is our lamp status and this is our switch, okay. I'm renaming it as switch and this is fan and this is lamp, okay. So all is done. Now run the simulation, okay. Okay, it's done. Opening the scope, here you can see the switch. When switch is turned on from 0 to 1, you can see the lamp is on, okay, and when the lamp is on, it's sends signal to fan, okay. This will be fan, okay. Sorry, running this, okay, and I'm changing style for better view, okay, 2, and this will be 2 and I'm taking as red, and this will be sun color, okay. No, sorry, 3, we have to select 3, okay, 2 and it will be green, okay, okay. Now you can see this is our switch condition, okay. When switch is turned on from 0 to 1, it's basically turn on the lamp, okay, and the lamp send a signal to fan to turn on and the fan is turned on, okay. As the switch is turned off, both the lamp and fan turn off, okay. Now it's continuing, and you can also see inside what happening here. You can see here, okay, when the lamp when the lamp is turned on, it sends signal to fan and it's turned on. Okay, so that's the way you can utilize event broadcasting in your stateflow model. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching.